Welcome back to California Live. You might know our next guest from the popular series Ravens Home, a spinoff of That's So Raven that ran for 5 seasons on the Disney Channel. Now Navia Robinson gets to play the iconic DC character Carrie Kelly, aka Robin, on the hit CW series Gotham Knights, one of the most popular shows on TV right now. Take a look.
You okay?
I'm great. Then I assume there's someone somewhere who's not great?
Yep, guy about the size of a refrigerator. Bit of a temper. Goes by the name Vernon Wagner.
Wait, you went up against the leader of the mutant gang?
More like he went up against me. And lost. Been tracking them for weeks. Gotta say, worth it.
Hi, Navia. She's here. She joins us now on California Live. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's
Welcome.
nice to be here.
Yeah, well, let's get into your character. You're breaking some barriers here. I mean, the character is female and a person of color. What was it like to be cast in this role?
Well, it was very exciting and, equally as overwhelming. I have always been a really big fan of DC Comics and the animations and films that resulted from it. So, in fact, in my room, I have like these 12 framed comic book covers. So I've been a fan. So yeah, it was very exciting. And then particularly just playing this new interpretation of her was a lot to take in, which is why you kind of have to dissociate from it when you're actually on set, right? You have to forget those elements and just kind of try to get inside of the character.
And that helped you make the character your own?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just forgetting all of these like labels or identifiers or, how people might perceive it and just trying to get inside of what makes her her,
Yeah, so it's a DC franchise piece of work here. Did you have to do any training for this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had to do some training.
Yeah, what kind of training did you have to do?
It was great. Well, we had an amazing stunt department who not only wanted us to, be great physically, but really wanted to take into consideration the story and how we move affects who we are, right? And it ties into our characteristics as well. So a big part of this training for this was just making sure that when I moved, I appeared confident and capable, and like I'd been doing it for ages and had been trained by Batman and all of that.
I love that, trained by Batman.
Trained by Batman, yeah. You gotta be good if you're trained by Batman.
Yeah, well, let's go back to your collection. So you were familiar with this before you got, so you're a big fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I have 4 older brothers, and the 5 of us were always consuming DC things. So, yeah, I was very familiar with the world. I was not super familiar with Carrie Kelly, but the Dark Knight comics from which she was adapted are some of the most significant ones. And I respect Frank Miller so much, who wrote this character and created her. So, very grateful.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to say that your career is just beginning, but you've done so much. How old are you right now?
I'm 17.
You're 17 years old, and you've been in everything. You've worked with some really big names. Let's talk about Navia in the future. Who do you see yourself with? Who do you want to work with? Who are we manifesting right now for you?
Oh, good question. I like that you asked who I want to work with, because I think in those terms, like rather than what role I want to play, I just really want to work with people and creatives I believe in. So I don't know. I want to dream big. There are so many filmmakers I love. I love Greta Gerwig. I love Barry Jenkins. I love Steven Spielberg. I love them all. So, and up-and-coming writers and directors too. I find myself fascinated with filmmaking and people's stories. So if I could help bring somebody's first story to life or something, I would be very excited to do that too.
All right, so it sounds like you're going to be a director along with acting, and we've just manifested 3 directors you're going to work with. So
sounds good. Yeah.
We're going to have you back when you're starring in one of their films.
Sounds perfect. Thank you.
Navia, thank you so much for being here.